Jessica was a successful businesswoman who had it all: a high-paying job, a loving husband, and a beautiful home. But despite her seemingly perfect life, Jessica was haunted by a deep, irrational fear that had been with her since childhood: coulrophobia, or the fear of clowns. It all started when Jessica was just 5 years old. Her parents had taken her to a local circus, and while the tightrope walkers, acrobats, and animals thrilled her, the clowns terrified her. Their exaggerated features and strange, unnatural movements made her feel like she was in a nightmare, and she was inconsolable for days after the event. Over the years, her fear of clowns only grew stronger, and by the time she reached adulthood, the mere sight of a clown costume or balloon animal was enough to trigger a full-blown panic attack. Despite her best efforts, Jessica could not escape her fear. Clowns seemed to be everywhere: in magazines, on TV, in movies, and even in the occasional birthday party or parade. Everywhere she turned, there seemed to be another clown, taunting her with its grotesque, painted smile. At first, Jessica tried to ignore her fear and push through it, but as she got older, it began to take a toll on her life. She would go out of her way to avoid anything related to clowns, and even the thought of one made her heart race and her palms sweat. She was constantly on edge, and her work and social life suffered as a result. One day, Jessica finally decided enough was enough. She made an appointment with a therapist to try and overcome her coulrophobia. Her therapist explained to her that her fear was a type of specific phobia, and that it was a treatable condition. Over the next few months, Jessica went through exposure therapy, which involved gradually exposing her to clown-related stimuli in a controlled environment until she no longer felt anxious or panicked. At first, it was incredibly difficult for Jessica. She was terrified of even looking at a picture of a clown, let alone being in the same room as one. But with the support and guidance of her therapist, she slowly but surely made progress. She learned coping techniques, such as deep breathing and mindfulness, that helped her manage her anxiety when faced with clowns. She also worked on changing her negative thought patterns and beliefs about clowns, and reframing them as something less scary. By the end of her therapy, Jessica was able to attend a circus with her family, and to her amazement, she was able to watch the clown act without feeling panicked or scared. Her therapist was proud of her progress, and Jessica was overjoyed at being able to enjoy an activity she once thought would always be off limits. Jessica's journey with coulrophobia was long and difficult, but she was determined to overcome her fear and live a life free of anxiety. Her story is a testament to the power of therapy and the importance of seeking help when struggling with mental health issues. If you or someone you know is struggling with a specific phobia, know that there is hope, and that with the right support, you can overcome your fears and live a life filled with joy and peace.